Hello traders, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to talk about the basic introduction to the options. So the topic is introduction to options. So let's start the video. So the topic is introduction to options. So the nearly 80% of the derivatives market traded in options, the rest 20% are traded in futures. So that the derivatives markets are consist of two, that is one is futures and another one is options. So the 80% of the derivatives market are traded in options. Okay, that's why the options is very much more interesting instruments to trade. So what are the instruments that we are having is you have equity, you have currency, you have commodity, you have future and options. So most of that we are interested to, most of the people are interested. Hundred points, that is 17,600, right? So let's jump into the terminologies. So what is the strike price? So it is the price at which you can buy options and it is predefined. For a Nifty, the strike price is a multiplication of 50 in the multiples of 50, that is 70,500, 550 or 15,550 or 15,650 or 15,600 or 17,850, like that. It is in the multiples of 50 only. The strike price of Nifty is not available for 17,570 or 580 or 587, like that. It is not available and it is predefined by the market, right? So similarly, the strike price for Bank Nifty is in the multiples of 100 only, like 38,100, 37,800. The strike price for Bank Nifty is not available like 37,585, 550, not like that. So for Reliance, it is in the multiples of 20, like 20,040, 2040, 2020, 2060. It is not available like 2050, 2065, not like that, and it is predefined. The strike price changes as the underlying changes. Underlying means the asset, as Nifty, Bank Nifty, for Reliance, for Idea, so for HDFC Bank, like that it is changes. So the next is call European. We are following European style in trading options, that's why European, don't confuse with that. So throughout the option series I am keeping in mind only for Nifty and Bank Nifty, so keep that in mind. So call option is an option where the buyer having the bullish view and the seller is having bearish or a flat view. So call option, when you buy a call option, you are a buyer, you are having purely bullish view on a particular stock or an index or a sector. So whereas the seller of a call option is having a bearish or a flat view. Flat view means it is a sideways view. Okay, remember, option is a zero sum game. That means when you buy or sell a share, or sell share, not share, when you buy and sell an option, that means one has to be in a profit, another one has to be in a loss. That means it is a zero sum game, right? So at the end of the day, one is making loss, another one is making profit. So you buy call options when your view is purely bullish. You buy only your view is purely directional, that means either bullish or a bearish. When your call is purely bullish, you can buy the call option. So you can see in the option chain of Nifty, 17,500 CE, 17,600 CE. CE means call European, that is a call option, right? Okay. So the next one is put European. It is opposite to the call European. Put options are the options where the buyer having the bearish view, whereas the seller has a bullish or a flat view, means sideways view. So you buy put option when the view is purely bearish, that the market has to go down, not go up, or it is in a sideways zone. You buy put option when your view is clearly telling you the market has to go down from this point or that point. So you can see in the option chain of Nifty and see the market strikes like 70,400 PE, 800 PE, 500 PE, or 38,500 PE. That is all put options, right? So the expiry date. So expiry date, it is the date at which the option goes to expire. That means all out of the money options will go to zero at the end of the expiry date. We see what is out of the money, in the money, and out the money later. So before expiry, you have to square off your position, or it will be auto squared off by your broker. For index options, that means for index options we are having three, that is Bank Nifty, Nifty, and the Financial Nifty. The Financial Nifty is not well liquid, so we trade in Nifty and Bank Nifty only. For stocks, for index options, for Nifty and Bank Nifty, there is a weekly and monthly expiries as well. For weekly expiry, there is a last Thursday of every week, there is an expiry for index options. For stocks, there is a monthly expiry, that means the last Thursday of the month is an expiry day. So the date for November 25th is the monthly expiry for Nifty and Bank Nifty, and for the stocks as well. So for December month, the strikes lesser than the 17,200 becomes in the money for call options, and the strikes above the 17,200 becomes in the money for put options, right? So next one is at the money. The strike price very near to the market price of the underlying becomes at the money for put and call options both. So the Nifty is trading around 17,183. It is close to 17,200, right? So 17,200 become at the money. That is, this is at the money for calls and as well as put. So next is what is out of the money. So out of the money of the call option means strikes above the market price becomes out of the money for call options. The strikes below the market price becomes the out of the money for put options. So in the from me, from my end, I will do that. So join my Telegram channel. So keep learning and keep learning. So thank you so much.